Hello, hello, hello. What the fuck is going on, YouTube? It's Shawnee Boy here, and today I'm going to be talking about why you need to do what you fucking love if you really want to be happy in life. Now, I hear it too often that, people don't want to do what they love because, they have this societal external circumstance saying that you need to make the most amount of money as possible, so you need to get a strict 15-hour job per day profession. Now, that's probably investment banking, which is probably just a gig, a 2-year thing, right? It's a good stepping stone into whatever you want to do. Some people want to become a fucking heart surgeon. My dad was one when he was around. And some people want to become a fucking lawyer, be hunched back over a desk all day. That's for some people. But other outgoing people with crazy and outgoing talents and personalities that just go up and out the wazoo, like you could just take over the world, you're probably meant for something more than that. You're probably meant for doing what you love. You're finding a passion, finding a unique niche unlike no other person. Let's say you like painting and drawing. You have these fantastic techniques with that. I remember in lower school there was this kid. He was from France. He had this drawing and artistic mobility like no other. This kid would draw up a painting. I say, draw me a chimpanzee sitting on the middle of a tree in the southern Saharan desert in Africa, and make him just eat a banana in the fucking sunset. And he'd do it for me, man. This guy was an artist like no other. And he ended up moving back to France due to financial issues. That's where he was from anyway, but they owned a massive property. I was even there once. And I don't know if he's in college right now. I might even reach out to him just to see what he's up to. Because, some people, like, they remember people in their life. They're too afraid to reach out. But, I'm going to reach out, really see where he is. Because, man, that kid had an artistic technique like no other. And you know what? Like, he should go all out with that. He should try to monetize his artistic mobility. He should honestly not even go to college or whatever, because art made him happy. He liked journeys, he liked movies, he liked all of that. I think this kid should honestly just do something with art and monetize it. I know some people that are just amazingly gifted with crazy genetics in the gym that are also very interested in the gym. They make use of their genetics in the gym, and they take that into the gym, and they're just freaks of nature. And they might even be in college majoring something, but I'm like, you know what? Do whatever you want to do with your job and whatnot, but maintain your passion, maintain your hobby and your gym, because you know what? You're a fucking freak of nature in that, and you know what? You could probably monetize that if you truly wanted to and truly set your mind to it, which means you could start making a YouTube channel, start making an Instagram or a fitness page if you're really into social media consumption, because that could be hectic at times. That could really take a toll on our minds. But if you have a true passion like that, you got to take it all out. And if you're not even in college, you're in high school, and you find this gifted nature for just something, don't even fucking go to college, because society tells you that you need to go to college in order to be deemed a smart person. That's just a fucking myth. That's just a lie. You need to be away. You have to actually reject society in order to live a life you truly want to live. You have to see yourself doing something that you're gifted at or have a unique niche with, and just go all out with it. Because society often, like I said, tells us that money is the end all be all for your happiness and living a truly successful life, because it grants you freedom like no other. I do think that freedom is important, and you need financial success to have freedoms and raise a family if you're into that, or if you want to live and have freedom, at least if you're not into having a family. So you need some scale of money by some degree or a certain extent to live a life successfully. So I'd say that you're going to have to make money somehow, and by whatever means or however you're going to do it, you probably might want to do it or experiment with doing it through a passion. At least do it on the side if you already have your degree in college and you're still maintaining that God-gifted talent you have. And let's say singing, like you like to sing on concerts on the side. You like to do comedy shows because you have a God-gifted ability to make everyone laugh and just talk about jokes. Or let's say you're good at you're a bodybuilder and you coach people on the side for fun of a regular 9-to-5 job or a corporate style job, because the corporate world isn't the end to a mean. It's a means to an end. You do it for a good amount of years, you make a certain amount of money, and then once you really feel financially free, you're done with that, and then you move on to the next thing you want to do, a hobby or whatever. Because once people retire, they're just living their lives. Some people just live in a fucking country club, go golfing and drink smoothies and pina coladas and call it quits, and yay, I'm happy now, I made it to Neverland. Like, no, honestly, it's a world of never stop learning. There's so much knowledge and creativity and things to learn in this world that you ought to just explore. It's about the exploration of arts and never stop learning. That's what it's all about. You know what I mean? Because this world has so many fucking opportunities, and we often limit ourselves to we just limit ourselves because we have these preconceived notions of that, oh, we shouldn't explore this, we shouldn't explore too much, we need to find a job, find money first, or we need to find this first. I honestly think that you have to explore and find things you're good at, find things that you're interested in, because you should really be doing something that you're interested in. Obviously, there's some people that do what they're interested in, make a lot of money, but then there's also a lot of people that don't do something that they're interested in, but they're able to do it well enough to the point where they're fine doing it on a regular day basis as a job to make money, but then they do what they like on the side or in their free time to keep them sane enough to keep on going with their job. You know what I'm saying? And then we also have the people that just go all out with their passions. So those are the three things. Those are the three main criteria of people living in the whole spectrum of doing what you love and then not doing what you love and then keeping sanity in place. You know what I mean? So at the end of the day, we all strive for being happy and successful. And I think that happiness means once you achieve a happiness through your work, that's real success right there. That's like some genuine, natural success. Before the whole matrix and social climbing and appealing and appeasing to other people through artificial egos, through materialistic items, and just social climbing through substance use and appealing to other people through dumb behavior and degenerate activities, which just gets you nowhere and ends up with -2 brain cells. Do you know what I mean by that? So I say that if you could really just find something you really love to do, and which you don't have to do any drugs and you don't have to appease to other people, because then once you do that, you're in love with yourself, and then magic starts happening, and then you start listening to the universal language of the world where things are just happening and things are coming at you, where people are meant to be in your life for some spiritual meaning and purpose through guidance and just help. That's what it's all about. Wow, that's one beautiful fucking red convertible. Oh my god. At Tulane, near townhomes, that's just a fucking beautiful car. Holy shit. Yeah, so I think that once you're able to just zone in and hone in on your ability and really just go through a period of exploration. Like, if you don't have anything you're interested in, like, let's say that you're just, I don't want to say a bum, but I'm going to have to say it. You're a bum. You play video games. You do your schoolwork, and then you go back to playing video games, smoke nicotine. You go on Tinder to find your girls, and you're too afraid to speak to a girl out in the real world because you're so introverted and you have lizards in your brain. That's not a lifestyle you want to live. And you probably have so much more potential, but you're just mad at yourself for who you are. You need to go out and change your lifestyle and find new hobbies, an instrument, artistic ability, outdoor adventure, creativity endeavors, physical activity, interest, rock climbing, bodybuilding, powerlifting, Olympic lifting, whatever it may be, swimming, diving, so many activities. You might be gifted at something. It's just that society then tells you that, oh, it's time to grow up and you need to drop that and just focus on your schoolwork, and then you need to find substances to give you this alter high to feel a certain way, and that's just not it. Obviously it's good to maintain balance in life, but I still think that everyone has room to explore and find new hobbies and interests, because you know what? The world has so much to fucking offer. I've said this multiple times already. It's just we often get scared that our life and exploration period is coming to an end based on I don't know, just life and schoolwork and all this stuff. Man, keep exploring. Knowledge is inevitable in this world. there's just so much to find and so much treasure and so many hidden gems that it's all up to you to find them by going out and experimenting, by you reflecting, by you doing social experiments to learn your social skills, your positives and your negatives, which could ultimately help you turn into the person that you want to be and find true happiness through work that interests you, that you cultivated through your own self exploration period. And I think this will help you end up in a good place. And I'm still exploring myself as well. You know, like I'm young, I'm a sophomore in college, and I am just fucking learning more about myself every day. I reflect, I journal, I meditate. Transcendental meditation is a key and a crucial aspect into me unraveling my mind and helping me be more conscious and in the moment and really conscious of the way I act and my ability to just maintain a steady mind rather than have mood swings all the time. Because when you have this consciousness, you just feel like you're fucking levitating. And now I'm on YouTube trying to elaborate on my bodybuilding journey and my life journey as well, and everything I've been learning. Because you know what? We only have one life to live, and you have to just take life to failure and go all out with stuff that you're interested in. You know, don't half-ass your fucking work. You always feel like a fucking bitch in the end. You have to really just give things your all, you know? It's not all about like the instant pleasures. It leaves you nowhere. It just leaves you feeling empty-hearted and then seeking more instant gratifications and instant rewards that just leave you in this endless hole, digging for more and more and more in this endless hole like everyone else in society, you know? Like you're just digging yourself into this never-ending loop and gets you nowhere, you know? Try to find some unique niche in something and build around that. And then once you have that ability, find other things that you're able to maintain your sanity and maintain your hunger with. That way you could have never-ending exploration into the things and never-ending just passion for the things you love to do in order to live a successful and happy life. What's up, YouTube? And I just need to continue that conversation. There's one more thing I forgot to say. I will also say that some people lift in a certain way that society tells them to. They say that, oh, I have more powerlifting genetics, so I have to be a powerlifter. But when in reality, they actually have a passion for another type of training. Let's say someone's just, they're a fat person and they want to be a bodybuilder, you know? It's all about doing the cuts and bulks. Some people might not have the genetics for it, but there's no real body archetype or whatnot, because it's all about cutting and bulking and maintaining your progress and just really honing down on your nutrition, right? Some people have those crazy lean and cut out Greek god type genetics where you could just, they're just born lean naturally. They're hard gainers and it's hard for them to gain mass, and they have a very quote unquote fast metabolism. And these guys just have to force feed themselves in order to gain mass while they're bulking. And on the other hand, like I said, you got these fat guys that want to be bodybuilders, and it's just about maintaining their nutrition. And you also have got these really lean guys that want to be powerlifters because they like the strength training aspect and athletic and tacticality variables to the sport. You know, it's nice. It's all about doing and training how you want, which keeps you consistent in the long run. You know what I mean? I'd say this goes hand in hand for everything. Like, let's say you're at a job and you're doing it because you want to make a lot of money, and then you want to do something that keeps you sane and consistent with your job. So you have these hobbies that you do on the side to keep you consistent and keep you sane with your normal job. That's what it's all about. It's all about balancing the sanity. You know, some people like to engage in degenerate activities to keep them sane, but when in reality they have to find hobbies and unique niches and gigs in order to keep them sane and happy and bountiful and full of energy and youth in order to keep you consistent at what you want to do. It's all about being consistent in life to get where you want to go. You know what I mean? I think that we all have crazy potential and crazy room for exploration and just unique niches and talents, because we're all special people at the end of the day. A lot of people say, nope, he's automatically out. He's acting a certain way, automatically out. A lot of time we judge a person and judge a book by its cover, but we all have special things to offer to this world. It's just that we all have to unravel our mind and get our heads out of our fucking asses and living in the fucking real world. Like Neil Young, you know what I mean? We have to help one another, because you know, at the end of the day, we're all in this game of life together. We all have problems, we all have positives, we all have strengths, we all have weaknesses, and it's all about just being consistent, and the only way to be consistent is by finding a hobby and a passion to keep you sane. And you could go all out with that in a job if you want, or you could just use it as a means to help you keep you sane in your corporate social matrix job, where you're kind of like a rab on a lab wheel, just running in fucking loops, and you need little food and doses of your little hobbies to keep you sane and keep you on the wheel. Money, 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 you know. I don't want to roast you guys too much, but hey, I don't know what's gonna happen with me in the next couple of years, but all I know is that I've got a good head on my shoulders, and I'm bound to do what I fucking love and be happy, because you know what? That's what we all want in the end of the day. So what's going on, guys? It's Shawnee Boy here, and I gotta tell you about 2 more important incidents that happened in my life where these people told me I shouldn't follow what I love. One guy, I can't even say his name. He just some random kid at my door, this gym guy. He said, you have to stop talking about the gym. You can't make it your personality. I kind of say I agree with that somewhat, but he's like, you can't just like be talking about it and like having this like attitude. You gotta like do something else. You gotta like be something else. And I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna make it what I am online. I'm gonna follow my passion, but I'm gonna be so unique. I'm gonna be so fucking artistic about it that you can't even tell that I'm a fucking gym bro, because I am that artsy. I am that unique, and I'm that intelligent and such an intellect that everything is just coming at your fucking face. Like, this guy is really out here making content on YouTube about his life and bodybuilding. Saul Chavez! You gotta pop into the camera. I'm telling them about how there was this guy who told me not to follow my passions, and I couldn't follow the gym and be cool at school. This fucker is now, he has no friends, and he's on Tinder scrolling for the next fuck. And there was also this girl who I'm friends with.
What the fuck is up, YouTube?
Oh, and he's eating Raisin Canes. This guy's on his little gigabulk, infesting seed oils into his body.
I was
How does it feel?
curling.
I mean, hey, he's a big boy. He benches 315, but he does it bodybuilder style. Hence, he's a fucking mass monster.
Yeah, thank you.
Peruvian mass monster right here. Looking swole as fuck. I'm out here melting body fat. I'm like on my cot, like the.
I'm supposed to be cutting, but you know, it's sometimes things happen. I just went to the Pelicans game, and then we got cancelled the way back. You know.
Yeah, it's fine. Fire.
Happens like that.
Yeah.
Wait, what was the topic of the video? What you talking about?
Following your passions and your love.
Okay, that's all that matters, right?
That's all that matters. But then there's people in your life saying, you know what, you could follow your passions and your love, but it's never gonna lead you truly happy. This girl was saying This girl was saying how you gotta be in the social matrix and be like a rat on a spinning wheel, trying to, I don't know, just keep on getting bossed around by different people, trying to climb your way up the corporate ladder just for some superficial money and status label, just to feel good about yourself.
That makes no sense, right? Because
it makes no sense.
If your love and passions are not gonna make you happy, then what will?
Yeah, what will?
Exactly nothing.
And she's just chasing the dollar sign and chasing the, I don't know, the logo, when in reality it's like, it's about feeling good about yourself. It's not what Instagram presents you as the valued person, where he goes on his dream yacht vacations in Peru and Thailand. You know what I mean?
Which I don't think there's anything wrong.
There's nothing wrong with
chasing the bag.
There's nothing wrong with chasing the bag, but she was saying that like, yeah, like you can never be truly happy if you're not in the matrix, because then you get to experience everything in life. And I mean, I think you still get to experience everything in life if you travel the U.S., you go outside the country a few times. It's just like some people have a passion for exploring different countries, you know? And those people that can only do that are probably some extremely rich people, not like just some scrub working like a basic 9-to-5 in the hospital as a corporate worker in HR. You know what I mean?
You'll be surprised. There are ways to make it work.
You are, like, you could find those really like cheap hotels in like the middle of nowhere. Like Thailand, you could go honestly as like a mediocre, mid-average person and whatnot, but
no, not like across the world. There's ways to make it work. You know,
there's like,
there's definitely, you know, there's like a lot of people do backpacking with like people just travel for work. You know, they travel, they find odd jobs from place to place. They find finds to like get somewhere to live. It's obviously not glamorous at all. But if you want to travel and if you want to do anything in life, there's always a way to do it.
Yeah.
You know, they say if it's humanly possible, it's possible for you too.
Yeah. I get that. Anything is truly possible. You can send your mind to. You know what I mean? Like, it's all about just fucking getting out of your comfort zone and just fucking starting, and stop being a little fucking bitch, and stop listening to what society puts on your fucking face saying this is the successful person. And it all starts with, I don't know, getting into IB and looking for the next internship opportunity. You know what I mean? Just like, there's nothing wrong with that, because if you're a smart person and you got just the brains and like you really like sitting down and analyzing numbers, if you like fucking doing that, do it. And if you want to use it as a stepping stone for something else, do it. But if you're feeling pressured into doing it just to make money and appeal to other people, then you're in the wrong. And if you also think that if you're trying to like go into the matrix or the corporate world just to like, I don't know, find a means to an end and like, all right, this is gonna land me my attractive woman that sees me for who I am, that's you're brainwashed by the matrix and you're brainwashed by societal influences, period.
Okay, yeah, I agree with that.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And
yeah, I just think, it's all that, the pressure that we get on by social media.
social media, yep, you gotta like detox yourself, really.
Everyone just like
TikTok, everything.
It's
I don't own that
yourself
shit.
all constant, and it's like so easy to fall into that, because I also, especially with like stuff with the gym. I open my Instagram and like the first thing I see is like some 17-year-old that looks insane. They're like insane.
You see these guys, these genetic FONs, freak of natures on Instagram, and
like,
they just set unrealistic standards.
Hey,
some people have
my mind
crazy
is like,
genetics.
bro,
Some
I
people
need
have
to
started
get-
earlier than you.
I need to get some fucking like steroid stuff there, because it's like so like, what the fuck is wrong with these guys?
Yeah.
Like, how do you look like that?
It's like some people start early, and then they get to where they are at like a crazy age, and like, how do they do that? Oh, well, they started early, or they just might have crazy genetics.
Like a
Like,
combination of everything.
yeah, it's just it sets an unrealistic standard.
And same with like money. You see all these people, which is like so dumb. Like,
And
you
then
see
you
people
see
with
these-
like they rent a Ferrari,
Yep.
just like selling
Come-
whatever.
Are you in the camera?
I don't know if I'm on camera.
Yeah, right now you're on. I don't know, but social media just really sets unrealistic standards, just in every way possible, and it's all about just being you and true to yourself. You know what I mean? And following the heart, and following your eyes, and following the universal language of the world. Just like those instant moments that just come into your face, and like, if it's meant to be, it's meant to be. You know what I mean? You'll have those hints. You'll have those moments.
Wish there was a way to like, to know what is the best version of yourself.
Yeah.
Because we always, I feel like everyone has this like mission in life to strive to be the best version of yourself with everything you do.
100%.
But there is no way of knowing what it is, right? There is no point in your life where you like reach, you just wake up and say, oh, actually today I woke up as the best version of myself. There is nothing after this. Like I've maxed out everything I could have done. There's
no end. It's a constant.
like-
It's a constant strive for
and it's
more.
just like the media and the social media just feeds us like an idea. Oh, this is what
this
your
is
best
the end. Like, and you have to get there, and then you'll
This
feel
is
like you're
you
on top of the
in
world. Like,
Mykonos
no.
in a massive yacht,
No.
surrounded by women. That's
yeah,
that's the
woman,
end.
Dan Bilzerian, flipping dollars, drinking Casa Azul like a fucking rich guy. You know what I mean? Like,
Which I obviously want that, but like I don't
everyone
think,
wants
I don't
to,
think
like,
that's gonna
have
make me
those,
happy.
Yeah, it's not gonna make you happy forever. Like, those crazy experiences will last a lifetime, and man, you'll cherish them forever. But like, it's not gonna like give you this everlasting fulfillment. You have to change the world or something, and that's like some fulfillment.
Not even then. I don't think it's necessary to change the world.
Or improve it.
It,
Give back.
I think it changes from person to person, right? A lot of people, and there's just people out there like Mother Teresa, right? She's a saint, and like she obviously her passion, she was driven to give back to the world and change the world. There is people who I think are happy with just changing themselves.
Yeah, 100%.
It can be all interpersonal, and you can reach happiness. It's all about striving to be that best version of yourself. Once you find that, and you like develop that, then you get closer to happiness. And this reminds me of the concept of, I think it's ikigai in Japanese culture.
100%.
Where people they have like something they came into the world to do, and when they find that and they're able to do that to service others, they find true happiness.
Yeah.
It may have been the wrong word. I'm not sure it was ikigai or not, but it was definitely
Giga.
What?
Is it Giga?
Ikigai.
The Iggy?
Ikigai. I think that's the word, but it might be a different word. But there's the concept in like the Japanese concept that there is just you have some sort of mission for your life.
Everyone
and,
has a
and,
mission.
and it can be something as simple as you were here to be like a shoemaker.
Yeah.
And your mission in life is to make the best shoes you could possibly make for other people.
100%. And if you think that shoemaking is going to make you happy, I guess do it. But try to also have some other happies to keep you sane with it. You know what I mean? You can't. You have to build around that. I think that it's all about the exploration of different hobbies and knowledges and concepts. There's so much the world has to offer. It's just that we often limit ourselves to one thing, because our social media unfortunately caters these certain things, advertise on what you like to click on, and then it just constantly puts out what you view in your feed, and then you can't explore other things. So in order to do that, you just have to be open to everything. We're in a new hobby, sport, whatever. Just get out of the social media consumption mindset. It puts you in a bad loop. And like I said, early in the video, you're constantly digging yourself into a deeper hole. This endless, never-ending loop. You don't want to get into that. So yeah, follow your heart. Try to expand your horizons. Don't listen to what social media imposes on you, and reach your true potential.
It's a good way of life.
Yeah. Thank you, Saul.
Yeah.
Have a good one.